attention goes with the territory when your name is Lionel Messi.
Well, if they get any free kicks around the edge of the penalty area today, Derek, he is so dangerous. I know he's a good all-round player, but his ability at set plays could be the deciding factor today in what could be a tight game.
Stay with us, you're watching EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Argentina versus France.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Lucas Hernandez plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And foiled by the post. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Could be! In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. The ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And unable to keep possession. Chance for the leveller. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. He has teammates around him. And it's the vision of Griezmann coming to the fore. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Coman. Intercepted effortlessly. Nicolas Gonzalez. Who can he pick out? He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Griezmann gets himself into the attacking third with the ball at his feet. Oh, good save. Dembele. And here's Saliba. Eduardo Camavinga. Oh, great attacking play. Griezmann! The save was a good one. He's driven in the corner. Well, not quite the header he had in mind. And the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. Alexis McAllister. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Otamendi. Fine work from France to win back possession.
Well, there it is. The visitors have completely dominated the game in the last 15 minutes, and their passing patterns have created numerous chances. They surely must have...
Stuart, they might be onto something here. Can he find the angle? Oh, this looks useful. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Tagliafico. Eduardo Camavinga. Mbappe. That's a good pass. Oh, a save, and pushed onto the woodwork. Alvarez. That's a lovely ball. And he was being pressed, but did his job. Theo Hernandez. William Saliba. On to Hernandez. Mbappe. He's in here. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here, but the danger averted for now. Certainly not alone. Getting in there to intercept. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Dembele. This looks more than decent. That's how it looked, but full credit to him for atoning for the error. And Coman's in here. And a goal! There he is! And the double! They just can't subdue him! Lionel Messi. All eyes on Antoine Griezmann.
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. Creativity is excellent. Playing a little 1-2 ball.
Hello everyone, it really is a football experience to savour. I'm talking about a visit to the Stade Vélodrome. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's France up against Bayern Munich.
Well, thanks Derek as always.
And perhaps Griezmann. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Huge block. Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Lucas Hernandez plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. Kingsley Coman plays with Ousmane Dembele in the wide positions. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays with Joshua Kimmich as fullbacks. Leroy Sané plays with Kingsley Coman in the wide positions. And the main striker today is Harry Kane. Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Rabiot. In control, Griezmann as he goes forward. Wonderful goalkeeping from Manuel Neuer. He's driven in the corner. Well, no end product. William Saliba. Committed challenge. Will it be Harry Kane? And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Harry Kane.
Bayern pushing forward with options available. And Coman distributing shrewdly. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Sané. Now Kimmich. Targets available. Cross comes in. Taking care of business defensively here. The corner from Kimmich. Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, nothing untoward happened. Eduardo Camavinga. Advantage played. Well, the advantage wasn't helping them, and so now they get the free kick. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Coman. Mbappe. And now Rabiot. Can they take the lead here? In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Serge Gnabry. Sané. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Goretzka. On to Kane. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Coman. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. And pressing from the front. Pass from Coman might be productive. Well, the decision is offside, and he's bound to be a bit disappointed.
Well, he's actually made his run before his teammate had control of the ball, and that's why it's offside.
Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Harry Kane. Superb stop. Pressing like that will help the cause. Gnabry. And this could represent an opportunity for Bayern to nudge in front. They've won the corner. And played in by Kimmich. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. William Saliba. Rabiot. And possession lost by France. Gnabry. Firing it in. And what a magical save it was! Sané. Textbook defending inside the box. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, it could be on for him here. And in range. Well, how on earth did Manuel Neuer get there?
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Oh, tremendous header that time. But the goalkeeper was there. Another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. And so there it is. The first half has come to an end here at the Orange Velodrome. Well, who wouldn't want to have Kylian Mbappe in their side? Stuart, a key component of his team.
Well, he certainly got his team back into this game with that goal, because up to that point, they hadn't played particularly well.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Rabiot. Here's Mbappe. Went in strongly, decisively. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
Dembele. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Coman. Now with Kane. Oh, really close with that effort.
Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you? They've had good chances at both ends. The game is being played with great intensity, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
Coman. And quick thinking defensively. Coman. Coman, sloppy. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Serge Gnabry. Now De Ligt. Promising move this from Bayern. France sloppy in possession here. And we're into the final half hour. Just not looking confident in possession. Trying to open them up. Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Theo Hernandez. It's with Kingsley Coman. Nicely timed tackle. Sané. And he did well to cut it out. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. Koundé. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Griezmann. Coman. On to Mbappe. Griezmann. Being egged on by the crowd, and the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And the substitution will occur now. And they fancy a short one. Diaby. William Saliba. Coman. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Serge Gnabry. Kimmich. A very good tackle. And that is going to be a free kick. Diaby. This could be troublesome. And Coman's through here. Can he convert? And the keeper comes to the rescue. They still have a chance.
Well, if they do get an equaliser, this goalkeeper has just pulled off a magnificent save.
It should be. Oh, hit with power and almost the right precision. Bayern have given us away. Five minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving. Can he do it? And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time.
Well, it's been complete domination for France in the last 15 minutes, and are playing some great attacking football.
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Determined defending. Fine run from Mbappe. Spot on with that tackle. Musiala. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Pavard. Dembele on the ball. And the final whistle is sounded. A victory here for France. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance?
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Well, choose your descriptive word.
Concerned about him missing a few chances. The main thing is he kept on getting in.
This is when it really hits home. Kick-off time almost upon us. A colossal game featuring two teams who demonstrably belong on the big stage. We know they can deliver, but will they do it with the pressure on and the fans wired in? There's only one place to savour the excitement, and it's right here on EA TV. Welcome to southern France. We're at the Stade Vélodrome in the city of Marseille. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's France, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Lucas Hernandez plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. Kingsley Coman plays with Ousmane Dembele out wide. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Jude Bellingham starts with Luka Modric in central midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Mbappe! In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Trying to really get at the opposition here. Will he find the net? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Koundé. Good-looking sequence, this. Lucas Hernandez. Jules Koundé on the ball. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. And passing it well. Koundé. Camavinga. Here's Mbappe. Rabiot. Coman. On to Griezmann. This is Coman. And back to Griezmann. And it might be. Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Lovely ball over the top. Could be a chance. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Over it comes. Danger averted for now. Rabiot. Theo Hernandez now. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Dembele. Keeping the ball moving. A glorious chance. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Mendy. And Bellingham. On to Rodrigo. What a commitment to defending. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Vital intervention. Hernandez. Jules Koundé on the ball. Needs to tread carefully. Advantage played. Hernandez. A bit wasteful from France. Carvajal. The ball with Luka Modric. Valverde. Crossing into the middle. And no danger now. That's a lovely ball. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Griezmann. And still trying to get forward, Griezmann. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Real Madrid have given it away.
Well, Real are hanging on here. Had they gone 2 down, they would really be up against it now.
And taking it away. Carvajal. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. And the penalty has been given here. Well, some might say he's been fortunate to avoid being shown the card. And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Giving them a different option by moving in field. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. This had to look a bit lively given the pressure. Rabiot. Theo Hernandez. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Valverde. And now Rodrigo. And return to Valverde. What can he do with it now? Played in there by Dani Carvajal. And putting paid to the danger. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Coman. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Eder Militao. Mendy has it. Vinicius Junior. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Real. Mbappe. Oh, great defending. Bellingham. Distributing it well. And Real with the ball again. And threading it through. Spot on with that tackle. Mbappe. Modric with options around him. Surely. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. So a personnel change then. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react and did. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Dembele. Throw in for France coming up. Rabiot. Now with Mbappe. An alert piece of defending. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Well, it looked as though he was going to net another one, but the keeper getting in the way.
Well, that was a decent chance for his second there. Not the finish he was really looking for.
Corner kick played in. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Nkunku. William Saliba. Here's Mbappe. Showing a real will to win the ball. Valverde. 20 minutes to go.
Well, just listen to this noise. How could you not be inspired by that?
Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, you have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Looking to cut inside. Oh, surely. And a goal that is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Kolo Muani. Nicely timed tackle. Real might threaten on the flank. Will they get themselves level here? In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be! Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Coman. Time running out, but they could yet win it. Camavinga. Very quick thinking there. Federico Valverde. Rodrigo, and did just enough defensively. With time running out, a corner to Real Madrid. And it still could be dangerous. Well, no way through in the end. Pavard. There's a complete understanding of the game. Luka Modric. Incisive pass. Can they forge ahead? And couldn't put it away. They might have to pay the price for that.
Well, he's made a real mess of that. That really should have been the winner.
Vinicius Junior. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. But timely defending when it mattered. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Magnificent challenge to win it back. This could wrap it up. Vinicius Junior. Now with Rodrigo. Must take the lead here. And that brings the action to an end. It is a draw here, but it might not be the end of the world when you consider where they are in the table.
Yeah, it's certainly a bit of a slip-up, isn't it? Just didn't quite happen for them today, but it's vital they regroup now, as they can't afford a repeat performance next week.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Played well, didn't he? So clinical in front of goal, but you have to feel for him. We didn't quite get the same quality from his teammates today, but...
Backdrop for a match of massive significance. The stage is set, a packed house at the Reading, awaiting two teams who like nothing better than to test themselves on a stage like this.
Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid versus France.
Well, Derek, I think today will show us just how good they really are. Their football has been excellent, but with only 3 games left, it's now a question of mentality. Can they cope with the pressure and take the title?
Is it going to be? And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. Then. Theo Hernandez. This is Coman. Good-looking move, this. Griezmann. Return to Griezmann. And lining it up. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Good distribution. And steered back under a bit of pressure. Not the pass he had in mind. Rodrigo. That was going in. Safe pair of hands, did his job. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Rudiger. Carvajal. They've given it away. Nice looking pass. Well clattered away. Might work out. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. William Saliba. Well, France couldn't hang on to it. Real chance. Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. Into the advanced position. But they dealt with the threat posed. Mendy. Carvajal. Oh, tremendous vision. Good weight on that pass. Oh, nice ball. Valverde. Top-class defending. William Saliba. Coman. Hernandez. Now with Coman. Dembele. Here's Mbappe. Nicely timed tackle. Well, an opportunity from the corner for France to get right back into this game. Struggling to get it away. Carvajal. Mendy. And teammates to play it to. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. And France exploiting the space on the flank. Mbappe, they could level it. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. So, a level contest, 1-1. Camavinga. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Nacho Fernandez. Vinicius Junior. Well read to put an end to that attack. Coman. Now with Mbappe. Can they put it away? Well, it just petered out. Carvajal. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Splendid defending. Theo Hernandez. Possession lost by France. Well, that one has promise. Jude Bellingham. How about the cross? And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. Nacho Fernandez. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, who wouldn't want to have Kylian Mbappe in their side? Stuart, a key component of his team.
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point in this contest, as they haven't been at their best today. You do feel they need to find another...
And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Camavinga. Nicely cut out. Who can he pick out? Bodies forward and the break looks on. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, fine attempt, but denied by the bar.
Well, he thought that was in, and I have to say, so did I. It was a really good effort.
Really inventive stuff from Real here. Crossing opportunity. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's good defending, well organised at the back. An example of how to press. Eduardo Camavinga. And France regaining possession. Mbappe. Eduardo Camavinga. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Griezmann! Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Well, opting for the short corner. Mbappe. That was going in. Mbappe! And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. "30 minutes left for play. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. And the substitution will occur now. Rabiot. Nacho Fernandez. Went in strongly, decisively. Dembele. Aimed towards Mbappe. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Real Madrid sloppy in possession. France being afforded too much space here. Chouameni. Mbappe. And good use of advantage. The referee. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Here it is now, a substitution. Oh, good strike. Oh, a respectable free kick. But that's top quality goalkeeping, you've got to say. Rodrigo. Attacking possibilities for Real. Opportunity to level it. And he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser.
And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Theo Hernandez. Nkunku has it. Moving forward effectively. Well, foul play, says the referee. Oh, he's gone for goal. And never in any doubt from the keeper. Oh, this is looking promising. Lucas Vazquez. On to Valverde. Stopped a certain goal. And unable to keep possession. Garcia. Modric. Crossed accurately towards the far post. Clears it away. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Well, it fizzled out. Federico Valverde. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. They knew they wanted to apply the pressure, and they did. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Well, as we approach full-time, we have to say, playing away from home hasn't been a problem for them. Can they see it out? Stuart, your thoughts?
A big moment here, Derek.
Oh, my goodness! He's called that so well! A goal that Eder Militao. Five minutes left. Oh, he's given the ball away. Mbappe. Oh, the ball goes out of play.